Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. Now, for those of you who followed the proceedings in Parliament, especially the deliberations from people like Junet Mohammed, people like Millie Odhiambo, and even Kimani Ichung'wah, you must have noticed that there is a problem in Kenya Kwanza. Kenya Kwanza right now are feeling that it's as if ODM is going to walk out. That's why you find that there is talk that all the house committees that regard these men occupied are supposed to be handed over to ODM, or rather Azimio. You see, there's that deliberate talk. Now, this is coming at a time where a posting was shared. This posting was shared from NTV Kenya, which says Raila Odinga avoids Prime Minister talk as debate on his next move rages on. Now, what does this mean, ladies and gentlemen? This means there is a talk that Raila is supposed to be accommodated as a prime minister. Now, for those of you who've been following the history of Kenya, you notice that Kenya has only had two prime ministers. Forget the prime cabinet secretary position that is being occupied by Musalia Mudavadi. I'm talking about prime minister. I want us to go into this story of a prime minister being accommodated in this government. How is this going to work, ladies and gentlemen? Well, we have a prime cabinet secretary. Now, before we get further on this, ladies and gentlemen, kindly I'd like to request you to like this video, subscribe to this channel, because that is the only way you appreciate the work of our channel. Now, for those who've supported us before by subscribing, thank you so much, because without you, this channel wouldn't have grown. So, in 1963, that is the first time Kenya had a prime minister, and that was His Excellency Jomo Kenyatta the late. The head of state remained Queen Elizabeth II back then, who was represented through a governor general in Kenya. So the governor general back then could select a prime minister from whichever political party that had the majority in the House of Representatives. So the prime minister would be the head of government, and Jomo Kenyatta was the head of government because he was elected as the first prime minister in Kenya on the 27th May 1963. You know, but from history again, the prime minister office was only effective up to 12th December 1964. You know, that is before Kenya became a republic, and that what followed is that Kenyatta became the president. So the second prime minister position, which we are all aware about, is the one that was created in 2007 after the post-election violence, and this was as a result of the disputed presidential election, ladies and gentlemen. And that is the position that Raila Amolo Odinga occupied for a period of 5 years. Now, if Kenya Kwanza feels that right now is the right time to create a prime minister position, it's because they are feeling the pressure. What do they want to protect, ladies and gentlemen? It's very simple. After AUC loss, you see there has been a growing concern, especially from the people of UDA, pleading with ODM not to walk out. I believe you've seen newspapers whereby we see Raila anang'ang'aniwa. That has been the headline, whereby there is Rigathi on this other side, there is William Ruto on this other side, then there is Raila Amolo Odinga at the center. Meaning, whichever way Raila Amolo Odinga chooses, that is going to be the winning side. If he chooses to go with the Rigathi way, the big question is, what is Rigathi going to offer? You see, in politics, to be honest, it's all about interest. But then, what does Rigathi have to offer? If he chooses to go to William Ruto, then the big question is, what has William Ruto to offer to Raila Amolo Odinga to protect the division that is likely to occur, which many pundits believe is going to occur anyway. So right now you find that people like Hassan Omar, who is the Secretary General of UDA, was heard pleading with the ODM to still remain in the broad-based government. Because we all remember that the moment RAILA was pronounced a loser in that AUC contest, the people in Kisumu, Siaya, Migori, Homa Bay were not happy, and that is why you find that there was chance of Ruto must go. The people in Mount Kenya were celebrating the fact that RAILA didn't win. There are leaders who took up that issue and directly blamed William Ruto on the shuttle diplomacy, or on his relationship with the East African people. But there are people who have come out defensively on RAILA and saying that RAILA did not lose because he is incompetent. And one of those people is Rigathi Gachagua. That is why there was suspicion. Why did Rigathi Gachagua make such a statement? Rigathi is a politician. He has a target. He knows that this is the right time to hit. You know, when you are in a battle, you must always look at your enemy. I mean, this is one of the secrets of battle. Big when you're in battle, you must always aim your enemy at the time when he is weak. Right now, people would say that William Ruto is at his weakest point because he has already failed in the plan he had. Of course, if you look at the submissions during the post celebration of AUC loss, could I say AUC loss or AUC bid, he was a bit remorseful. He said he regrets the fact that RAILA didn't win that position because he was the better, or he was the best candidate for Africa. You know, looking at the mood, Ruto was not happy. To be honest, he wasn't happy. He didn't feel that I may succeed. So, you know, the handlers of Rigathi's side know that that is the right time to hit William Ruto, or hit him when he is at his weakest. That is what Sun Tzu said in his Art of War book. Now, RAILA might choose to go either way, but looking at the development, I'm not seeing a Raila Amolo Odinga is going to walk out from the arrangement they have, because honestly speaking, RAILA is not going to vie again. So this prime minister position that the people of UDA are pushing for is a bit suspicious, but that's what they want to happen so that they can have peace. They know that without that kind of arrangement, peace imeisha. That is one thing that they are very sure about. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to raise my case there, but just go below on the comment section and offer your reaction to this development. Do you think Prime Minister position is something that Raila Amolo Odinga should take? But then, again, the big question is, what happens to the Prime Cabinet position of Musalia Mudavadi? Just go below in the comment section and you can offer a reaction. So perhaps if you watch this video and you've not subscribed, take 1 second and subscribe, like this video. Until you catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.